Så grabbar, vill ni spela in i Berlin? David Bowie talar direkt till Kent. Allt detta och mycket mer i ZTV-nytt tisdag. Då studion berömd i slutet på 70-talet, David Bowie, så var det under väldigt speciella omständigheter som han gjorde sina klassiska album Heroes och Low i Hansa-studion.
One of the biggest Swedish groups are going to the Hansa studio in a couple of months. And they are going there just because you did all these albums there during the 70s. How do you think when you hear things like that?
It's rather intimidating. I mean, I'm not quite sure how to feel about that. I guess they'll have a good time there. It won't be the same Berlin. I mean, when we were there, of course, remember, the wall was still up and there was a real sense of social tension there. And that played its part in the way that we wrote our music so much. It was still the tail end of the Cold War, and there's still there's ideological battles going on in the city at the time, and it was all palpable, the sense of stress. And I think it informed the music very strongly. I haven't really been back there since those days. I've visited to do shows, but I haven't stayed at length since '79. I think it was the last time I was really kind of living there. I don't know what kind of city they'll find, and I don't know what impact it will have on their music. It wasn't just the studio. It was also, it was the choice of people that I worked with and the chemistry that flowed between Tony Visconti and myself and Brian Eno and the musicians. It's of a moment, I don't know. What did they hope to get out of it by being there?
They are big admirers. The one who writes the songs, Joachim Berg, he likes you so much. Oh, I think he's hoping to get some atmosphere.
Well, yeah, if he's as much of a fantasist as I am, he'll be able to create an atmosphere, definitely, yeah.
Versionen som kom av sig. Dessutom möt David Bowie aktuell för Lollipop. Allt detta och mycket mer i ZTV-nytt 1 maj. Lyckas artister som David Bowie med att vara aktuella hela tiden. Snart kommer rapparen Dr. Dre's version av Bowies Fame, Oasis tolkning av klassikern Heroes, och på börsen där kan man köpa Bowie-obligationer. Och själv så kommer han till Sverige i sommar. You're coming to Sweden to the Lollipop Festival to play.
Yeah, very excited about doing that. We had a great time last year. I think we were working with Dave Matthews' band, wasn't it? We were working last time we came to Sweden on the festival last year.
No, it was Denmark. I think it was Roskilde.
Oh, was that Roskilde? Yeah. I don't know, so many festivals we did last year. But we're doing even more this year. We're doing, God, I don't know, nearly 30 festivals now.
Is it all just human disguise as I walk down the aisle?
Are you gonna have just new songs, or will you pick some? You mentioned Stay before.
Yeah, no, we'll do what we did last year, which is pick some interesting old songs and retreat them, give them a different kind of context, contemporize them to a certain extent, and make them sit comfortably with the newer material, and have the newer material sit comfortably with the older stuff. You know, so there's some kind of flow to the show. A flow to the show is very important.
Nya eller omarbetade gamla låtar blir det på David Bowies Earthling-turné som inleds i juni och hålls hela året ut. Konserterna blir de första sedan hans 50-årsfest på Madison Square Garden i New York i januari, då Bowie på scen gästades av bland andra Sonic Youth, Billy Corgan från Smashing Pumpkins, The Cures Robert Smith och Lou Reed, som faktiskt var den enda av hans gamla vänner som dök upp.
Talking about Iggy Pop and talking about Brian Eno, none of them appeared on your big birthday concert at the Madison Square Garden. How come?
Iggy was working, and Brian doesn't ever do stage work. He kind of gave that up in the... I think he's probably done the odd thing, but it's generally like once in a lifetime he does a show. He's far less concerned with performing live. Frankly, I didn't even bother asking him because I'm quite sure, bound to have said no. It wouldn't be something he'd be interested in doing.
Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
But hopefully we'll keep running the show, as it was very well and very generously received as a show. I think that there's a very strong possibility of us doing one next January as well. And it'll be a new list of people. We'll see who crops up on that.
So you will do it all over again with new...
I mean, it was a good thing to do. It was an ample way of benefiting one of my favourite concerns, which is Save the Children's Fund.
Fler födelsedagskonserter alltså att vänta. David Bowies senaste album Earthling räknas som hans bästa på flera år av många, och han har redan planerat att spela in nytt material med sitt band, som bland annat består av basisten Gail Ann Dorsey, gitarristen Reeves Gabrels och pianisten Mike Garson. För hans egen del väntar närmst en uppföljning av förra albumet Outside.
We're taking our recording equipment with us on the road this time, so which would be even more fun, be splendid. We've put together a really great moving studio in 2 suitcases, so I think we'll be doing a lot of recording on the road. And with the time that you get between shows, which is quite long, I think we can start utilising that process for maybe doing some work with Gail, working towards putting an album together with her. And with everybody else, I mean, we'll just record whatever happens. I might do some new stuff. I know Mike Garson wants to do some things on his own, so we'll just really take advantage of the time and the recording facility and see what comes out of it.
Dead Man Walking fick avsluta från senaste Bowie-plattan Earthling alltså. Och mer David Bowie